Hello, I'm the Resolute Cartographer, and this is the 177th video in my Fallout 76 Surveyal series, and here we are at the Whitespring Station. Taking a look at the map, we are right here on the blue line, right next to the Whitespring Resort. Now, in terms of enemies you're going to find here, there are occasionally feral ghouls that will spawn right over there in the middle of the highway, but they go running right over to the resort to fight the robots. There is a vendor robot here within the station house, and then along with that, right down there on the track at that little bit of a train wreck, there is a scavenger within that train car. In terms of collectible nodes, there are logs, there's glowing resin, there are aster plants, wild carrot flowers, silt beans, wood piles, and blackberries. Why don't we take a look around? Now if we come right down over here, there's a log and some blackberries. Quickly, just to denote what I count as being this site before we move on. Middle of the highway. Okay. Up around the train wreck. Through those little raider buildings, down the track, and down the track halfway between us and that power substation, which I covered in a separate video. Now if we head up this way towards the train wreck, we can actually find the silt beans I was talking about right over here at the base of this fallen tree. Now here we go, right over to the train car where you can see the scavenger. Now my jump is a little crazy, so it's going to take me a second to get in there. I'll just point out real quick, more logs. But let's hope I can get in there easily. There we go. Okay. So, Nuka-Cola Cranberry. I found that here multiple times, so I do think it respawns there. It's not just a Nuka-Cola, it's Nuka-Cola Cranberry. Now, along with that, there's an explosives crate. Coming back this way, there's a toolbox with some junk, and a chem cooler with, in this case, some wine and boiled water. Now, we're going to head back down the track. And as we do, we're going to pass this Aster plant right here. And here we go. Got these little defenses over here. Likely part of the Blackwater mine site over there, but at the same time they're so close to the station, I'm going to count them as part of this site. If we head up here, you can see that there's a chem box. Alright, why don't we go ahead and head down towards the station, but we're going to continue along the tracks. Now, I don't know exactly why this watering tower is still here. This is typically something that's in use with steam trains. This is how they continue to make steam, is they have to take on more water. So, I don't know why it's here now, because unless they were running steam trains on this line, which I don't think that they were, because the only engine we see is one that looks to me to be nuclear powered. Unless they're running a steam train, it doesn't make sense to have it. Of course, maybe they converted it to coolant. I don't really know. But anyway, got a couple dumpsters. Neither one of these are actually containers, though, so you can't loot anything from them. Got some barrels. Now we can come a little bit further down this way, and you can see that there are more logs, like that right there. And there are some blackberries around here somewhere, too. Okay. Oh, there they are. Alright. Why don't we go ahead and head into the parking lot area. Now, there's the wild carrot flowers I was talking about before as well. Okay, so in the parking lot we have this little outbuilding here. We've got some of these Pulowski preservation shelters. I think a little bus stop right there. Along with that, a little feeding line that was set up after the bombs, I assume. Petrified corpses occasionally here and there. Along with that, some old cars. And we have a tent as well. Oh, and along with that, obviously, the station house and the little waiting platform. So, why don't we go ahead and start here with this tent, where we have a lot of beds. In fact, there are 3 beds that you can sleep in, and 1 that you cannot. It's covered in suitcases. There's also the table on top of it. Got some cigars. In fact, a box of San Francisco Sunlights, which, of course, is Kellogg's brand from Fallout 4. Now, if we head out this way, past this dumpster, golf bag in there. Kind of interesting to find that here. Obviously, there's the massive golf course next door. Alright, well, you may notice that the lighting's a bit different. That's because I was editing the video and realized that while I came over here to show you the golf bag here in this dumpster, I did not show you the interior of this structure. So, here we go. We got a bed here, pillow, and some wine. Along with that, a sleeping bag with a sloth toy and a toy car that you can't pick up. I don't really know why. You can even potentially bump into it, shoot it, make it move, but you can't pick it up. I don't really know. Anyway, back to the rest of the video. But if we come right over here, Pulowski Preservation Shelter, nothing in that one. Corpse in this one that looks like he was trying to drag a suitcase inside. Now then we can head along here to the feeding line. Got some plastic bowls and spoons, stew pots, ladles, buckets, and some burnt books. Keep on coming this way, past the petrified corpses there and there. And we have another dumpster, this case with a suitcase inside of it. And along with that, there's a large trash can and a Nuka-Cola machine with nothing in it. Alright, why don't we go ahead and check out the line here, the waiting area. Okay, so we've got a baby carriage right there. Got a bed, rattle, all kinds of horrible things to think about when you see that. Keep going a little bit further, more sleeping bags, more cigars, and we have a little cup game here. And in fact, there is a golf ball hidden under the left cup. None on the other ones. And if we come over this way, stash box, ammunition vending machine, medical supplies vending machine, Whitespring Station information, the Tinker's workbench, and some more junk. And then a can of Imitation Seafood. Why don't we take a look at the Whitespring Station information? Welcome to the Whitespring Station. Ticketing. Contacting ticketing dispenser. And nothing. Okay, and information. You are here at the Whitespring Station on Blue Line. Connections available to Pleasant Valley Station and RNG Station. Enjoy your ride. And estimated wait times. Contacting track sensors. Yeah, nothing's coming through on that. Now if we come around here, got a newsstand, cigarette machine, another one of those information machines, more corpses, suitcase, and a metal bucket. And of course the legendary exchange that's been here for a while. And some more junk lying around here. Why don't we go ahead and head inside the station itself. Oh yeah, the posters up here. They change these occasionally, but I think that the shelters poster here is the latest one, and I'm pretty sure that replaced the Wasted on Nuka Shine poster. But along with that, we have the Laying Low Sheep Squatch poster here, and the Pioneer Scouts poster. Now we can head inside. If you click on any one of those, it'll give you a quest as well, so if you haven't already done those quests. Alright. Now, along with that, we come in here. We've got this special punch card machine. They have added that somewhat recently. I don't actually remember how long those have been in the game. Anyway, though, got some books over here. You can't pick those up, but you can pick up all of the pottery in here for some reason. Kind of weird to consider, but yeah, it's a good location for ceramic, actually. Now, if we come around here, a desk and a map with all the other rail locations on it. The stations, I mean. And the Sunnytop Station, the Pleasant Valley Station, Whitespring Station, and the RNG Station. All of these on the blue line. Of course, the red line running from Watoga all the way up to Grafton. Now, along with that, we come around here. Again, more places we can pick up more pottery. By the way, something I wanted to point out real quick. Did you know that there are 2 different types of bowlers in the game? There are bowler hats and bowlers. Just a quick thing to point out, because I discovered that after looting the entirety of the Whitespring. Bowler hat and bowler. Now, as far as I can tell, they're the same hat. But, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, more pottery you can pick up. Nice chairs. More pottery. Okay. And if you come around here, you can grab all these wine bottles off the shelf. And there's, in fact, even a little bit of wine back here. And, so yeah. That's the kind of stuff you can find back there. Of course, you can trade with the vendor here. But, I think that's really just about it. I think that we've seen everything there is to see here, so why don't I go ahead and show you the full list of all the loot you can find at this location. Alright, well, that should do it for this spot. Next time when we come back, we're going to be checking out the golf course area. So, this has been the Resolute Cartographer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.